What's good, YouTube? It's your boy MarshTheKid back with another video. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Starting today, I'm cranking up the content, bro. 2 to 3 videos a day on YouTube and TikTok, bro. Feel me? We're gonna leave our mark. I promise you that. Feel me? I'm not even gonna give us any goals, but I know for a fact I'm gonna blow up, bro. But man, we got Pat Bev fires back at Trae Young. Before we did a video, Pat Bev made a comment about Trae Young playing the offseason, his effort. Trae Young commented, "Relax, let us speak for ourselves." Pat Bev on his pod talked to Trae. Trae went on his pod responding to that, and so now this is Pat Bev's response to that. I guess this is the end of the argument. So let's just dive in, man. Feel me? I ain't gonna make this intro super long.
One of the more random beefs in the NBA continues as we have a Pat Bev response to the Trae Young video. I've already posted 2 videos on this. Pat Bev first going off on Trae Young, practically just saying he's not a winner, and then Trae responded, flipping it back on Pat, trolling him for his averages and how he celebrated that play-in win and how he couldn't win with teams that had like players like LeBron, Giannis, and all-stars like that. And now we've got Pat Bev's response. Here's what he had to say.
If any other all-star would have said something, I would have let it slide. But you out of all people,
Try just a little bit.
you had no room to say anything. You haven't done anything. So, when it comes to criticism, why the fuck you can't be criticized? Like, what have you done when you can't be criticized? Like, we criticized Russell Westbrook, a 2-time MVP. Motherfuckers calling him Westbrook. We criticize LeBron James, right? We criticize all these people. What? Who the fuck said you can't be criticized? Like,
That's
you
facts.
haven't done anything.
That's facts.
So until you've done something, yes, you have to be criticized. And you should appreciate it because the criticism isn't coming from a player who hasn't played. It's coming from somebody who's shared the floor with you. Left a mark in the NBA. Right? So, like, miss me with all that. Like, I'm with you. You're the fastest person to 12,000 points, and you're the fastest person to 4,000 assists, and you get scored on the most in the NBA. Empty stats, we call it. That's the truth. That is the hard truth, bro. Like, that's the truth. And use it as motivation. And it's gonna be motivation because you got on your platform, you said your thing, you popped your shit. I'm glad that you did. I'm glad that you did, bro. Like, I appreciate that. It make me sense. You got a sense of fire in you, but the truth is the truth, bro. You don't win. And until you start winning, is when your word can become bigger. If this was anybody else, I'd take it. You know what? KD, you got it. I can't say nothing to you. What I'm going to say to KD, Brian, you got it.
Okay, so I feel like with this whole beef, I feel like the main thing here, Pat Bev trying to motivate Trae to playing harder, put more work in, creating a winning team and organization, and Trae Young is just taking more offense to it and trying to, I guess, not get embarrassed and trying to clap back instead of like saying, you know what, like I've been on a losing team for a long time, you know what I'm saying? Let me lock in, let's win some games. I feel like that's ultimately what Pat Bev is trying to do here. He's just trying to be a leader, you know what I'm saying? Trying to lead the youth, and Trae just taking offense to it. So I don't know. I feel like I'm with Pat, bro. Trae got to have a little eye opener here. Really reflect on his career. Okay, you scored points, you've gotten assists, yeah. But have you won anything? Have you been to a finals? Have you been in the MVP race? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you really won the necessities instead of just getting high stats?
But you on the other hand, nah, you ain't got it. Humble yourself. Embrace the constructive criticism, get better at that, and move the fuck on. We don't have to keep going back like this a motherfucking YouTube debate. Like, it ain't that deep. You talk about uncomfortable. You talk about me coming to the league at 24. Do you know where I was at before you get the name and shit, right? We talk about being uncomfortable. You think you can make it out of 2nd division Ukraine, right? You think you can go to Greece? Make a team, right? Make a team. And get out of Greece and get drafted? You think you can go play in Russia for 3 years? Make it out? Still go to the NBA? You talking about uncomfortable? I'm the motherfucker that know I'm comfortable more than anybody.
I'm not gonna keep pausing. I'm gonna let it play through from here on out. But a lot of y'all would say, "Oh yeah, that's easy. That's easy. He's an NBA player. Duh, he can just go play anywhere and get it back to the NBA." No, bro. Imagine coming out of high school. Well, I don't know Pat Bev's history. I don't know if he played in college or not. Honestly, I really don't. No disrespect. Either way, being that young and back then and going to another country, you know what I'm saying, and another league and playing, and then still getting drafted, especially back then, like, bro, that's hard to do. So many guys were drafted straight out of high school, went to college, you know what I'm saying, like, they not looking at, back then, they weren't looking at guys in Ukraine, you know what I'm saying, they weren't looking at guys in Spain, you know what I mean, like, they wanted the one and dones and they wanted the high school prospects.
Right? But with all that, we gonna talk facts, right? Like, cause I like to go facts. And anything I say, right, is don't take it how I'm saying it. Just take it, is it true, yes or no? Simple as that. This is a fact. Everyone that comes sees Trae Young, they get thrown out the building by their car. You hear me? Players come, they see you, they get traded. Coaches come, they coach you, they get traded. GMs come, they govern the team, and then they get fired. Everyone that sees Trae Young gets fired. That's the truth. That is the truth. Right? No one has coach killer. Like, no one has. People are scared to play in Atlanta. This is the truth. I don't know if you know or not. Feel me? I really don't know if you know or not. Right? Players don't want to come play in Atlanta. Coaches don't want to come coach in Atlanta. Lloyd Pierce, great young coach. Nick McMillan, phenomenal coach. Cooked when they came and saw him. Cooked. We talking about coaches who had bright futures, right? People come see you after they leave you, they're cooked.
You know, they say that AI is the future, but Apartments.com has been using apartmental intelligence.
That's the truth. When I was overseas, you can ask anybody, the man. When I was in college, the man. In high school, the man. Can you be the man and come to the NBA and be a whole nother different role? Can you be an offensive threat your whole career, come to the NBA, all of a sudden you're the best defensive player? These are your words, not mine. These are you saying words about me. I'm a great defensive player. Can you switch your roles and become a great defensive player? You mentioned all the guys I played with. LeBron, the James Hardens, the Kawhis, the Giannis's, the Dames, right? You name all these guys, right? But like, if I'm working out in Houston, James Harden is in Houston working out, not James Harden is working out at another place. Every time we see you, you're working out at another place. We never see you in the Hawks arena working out. What teammate, what leader? Like, I come to the Lakers facility, LeBron is there at 5 o'clock in the morning. I come to Milwaukee Bucks facility to get my work in. Greek is there already. James Harden has been there, practices, and he gonna come back that night. You're the only person we see on the internet never at your practice facility. It's wild. Like we gonna be real, let's be real. That's real. You're not a great leader. Can you be a great leader? Yes. Will it take this? Probably so. Regardless how it goes, it's gonna be good that comes out of this, regardless, right? I hope this is motivating, right? I hope that you get to the end of the year and you fighting for a motherfucking a playoff spot. I hope that this is so fucking motivating that this takes you to the Eastern Conference. I hope. Trust me. I like to see you at half court shipping them little ass shoulders. Right? But don't get it twisted, Trae. Like, don't get it twisted. When you talk about facts in basketball, these are facts. You don't win. People get fired. Simple as that. And we talk about roles, right? We talk about, what you say, 7 points, right? Like, that was my role. To make motherfuckers like you look good. Right, to make motherfuckers who don't play defense, who are liabilities in the fourth quarter. If it's a tie game and the other team has the ball, you cannot be on the court. This is the truth. Everybody used to come want to play in Atlanta. Every coach used to come want to coach in Atlanta. Like, Atlanta is ATL shouty. Like,
I can't even copy.
Everybody want to be in the A. You got that? They've been awful. They've been god awful. The last point guard who held it down was Jeff Teague. He was just on the power. It was Jeff Teague. All-star. Also, wasn't the main player. got farther than you. Like, so come on with all that, dog. I'm all with you, Trae. I'm all with you. The game needs it. The game needs you to be in the playoffs, right? You're the closest motherfucking thing when it comes to shooting the ball to Steph Curry. You're the closest motherfucking thing. The game needs you. But you gotta sacrifice yourself more for the better of the team. And sometimes that means your game. Or sometimes that means your personality. You call me anything, you call me crazy, you can call me delusional, right? But where I'm from, you have to be delusional to even make it out, right? I know you talking about me standing on the table, me with my jersey. Where I'm from, we celebrate all wins, even the minor shit. Where I'm from, we celebrate waking up and making it back home. We celebrate every fucking win, and that's your issue right there. Anybody can celebrate the big wins. Motherfucker, yes, you damn right. Took off jersey, stood on the motherfucking table, swung it in the air like this. You damn right I did. Do it again. We celebrate all wins. For real. Get out your feelings. Stop acting like a little boy. And when you talk, peep your motherfucking chest up and say it with heart. What are you talking about? Small wins. Yes, you celebrate everything. Every single thing. What are we talking about? It's basketball. But that's where I'm from. Feel me? You was in the house, I was in the field.
When we hit that first.
First of all, let me go back real quick, man.
One of the more random beefs in the NBA continues.
Listen to
as
this
we
last
have
portion.
respond-
I'm trying to figure out how to listen to his last couple seconds, bro.
It's basketball. But that's where I'm from. Feel me? You was in the house, I was in the field.
That first 1 mil.
You was in the house, I was in the field. Bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Pat is spitting, bro. Pat spitting some facts, bro. Feel me? I get his point. We all can clown on him about the score table thing, but I get his point of view. Like, you know, like, don't. What's the word I'm looking for? Don't be. Don't take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? You just want to play in the game in the NBA. How many people can say they've done that? You know what I mean? So, like, celebrate the wins, bro. Celebrate even the smallest things in life. If you only get stuck celebrating the super big, crazy wins, you're not gonna be celebrating much. You know what I mean? I get where you're coming from. Trae, you got your feelings, bro. You got your feelings. It's time to lead your team. It's time to create a winning culture over there in Atlanta. You feel me? I don't even want to go. I only stay 3 hours away from Atlanta. I don't even want to go to games. It's that bad. I don't even want to go to the NBA games because it's that bad. No, like, bro, create a winning culture, bro. Be a leader. Work out in your gym. Get them guys in the gym 2-a-days. Every day, you feel me? Get the work in. Become a team player. Like, come on. It's time, bro. It's time to change the culture, bro. You talk about you about the end of your prime. Then get better. Look like it. Don't go in your prime and then be on a 15-win team. You know what I mean? Let's win some games, bro. Hey, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All links in the description. TikTok, Discord, Twitch.